Hey yo, what is going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Aaron Williams, Aaron Miss Prime, AA Ron, Double A or Double A Batteries. We're back with a new reaction. This is done by my good friend, Mr. Mindblocks / Daylight Twinkle. It's a comic dub. We don't leave behind Bruno. That's real, because Bruno's an OG. One of the best things of All Engines Go. I don't watch All Engines Go, but from what I've seen of him, I like him. And from all the fan stories, especially the Bruno project that I filmed for Little Owl, like, this character got a lot of love. So I'm looking forward to see what the story is and seeing the voice actors. Who knows? One thing I'll say, I swear to God, if I see Aaron Williams back in this freaking project, I'm not gonna be watching any more of these projects because I cannot stand having this terrible ass actor in this joint. But anyways, enough of me talking. Let's do this. Oh, Joey Turner, okay.
Brake fans are an essential part of any goods train.
True.
They help keep trucks in order and have powerful brakes to stop runaways.
Yeah. I mean, not all the time because sometimes they don't even they can't even stop runaways. So they're important, like they're relevant, but also irrelevant in some cases. Like it depends on the situation.
Most brake fans are very helpful, like Toad,
Oh yeah, definitely Toad.
but others, as we've seen before, can be just as troublesome as the
You
trucks,
can't. I'm
maybe
essential.
even
Shut
worse.
up. This man right here.
In Vickerstown,
Hey
there's a
Spencer.
little brake fan, also known as a caboose where he's from, named Bruno.
Oh, okay. So it's Vickerstown. Okay.
He isn't troublesome in the least, but he is still very different from other brake fans. He knows all the train schedules along the main line and likes to recite them to himself. Oh! I definitely did not mean to do that. If anything disrupts the
Spoiler.
schedule, Bruno becomes extremely worried and uncomfortable. Bruno doesn't like being in the station. It is loud and busy, full of engines coming and going, and bustling people running across the platforms.
Yeah, yeah.
He prefers staying in the yard where it's quiet and tidy, and everything is right where it belongs. He also
Hey,
likes when
Rosie.
Rosie is in the yard. They were old friends who came from the same railway. Rosie looks out for Bruno and likes to see him happy and comfortable. Hey Bruno, any important trains coming in today? There are 2 passenger trains from Gordon and Rebecca, and a heavy goods train from Murdoch coming today.
All right.
Spencer is also coming to visit Sodor with the Duke and Duchess of Boxford
Oh,
again.
he's good. He's good with the stuff.
The other engines also ensured that Bruno was in high spirits whenever they saw him.
Another successful express run. So, Bruno, my dear big man, how'd I do today?
You were 4 minutes early, same as you
I
were
love the
yesterday
respect.
and the day before.
Ha ha, perfect as usual. Thank you, Bruno. Where would we be without you?
Well, you'd still be too big for your buffers, that's for sure.
Oh, what cheek.
Bruno doesn't always understand certain phrases. Gordon is a big engine, so isn't he already bigger than his buffers? It just means that Gordon can be a little too boastful.
True that.
I suppose, but he's still a hard worker, so maybe we should give him a break. Bruno also liked to tell jokes. He'd smile at
That
his
was
own
nice.
joke.
That was a nice one.
And Rosie would giggle too. It's true, there wasn't any other brake fan like Bruno on all of Sodor.
True.
One morning,
this guy.
devious Diesel purred into the yard.
This devious slime ball.
He looked especially grumpy today.
He's always grumpy.
Morning, Diesel.
Oh, hello, Rosie. How's your new fancy piloting job?
Oh, it's great. But I miss that warm, sunny face of yours. My, don't you look cheerful today?
Oh, I'm just bursting with joy. Charlie was supposed to be picking up building supplies for the goods yard near Olmsted, but his valve burst, so I'm the one who's supposed to deliver them. Like I don't have enough work to do.
Oh, stop being lazy.
How did his valve burst?
Trust me, he always finds a way. Is the train ready or what?
All set, Your Highness. It just needs a brake fan.
Brake fans, who needs them? I'm built for strength. I can stop just as well without a brake fan. Maybe even more so.
Yes, but what will Sir Tom Hat say when he sees you running the rails without a brake fan? Diesel moaned. Like it or not, he knew Rosie was right. And so he looked around the yard. There were plenty of coaches and trucks, but there were no brake fans to be found. No brake fans, save one.
Hey.
He looks strong enough. I'll take Bruno.
Bruno? I don't know if that's best. Bruno's never seen that part of Sodor before. He can get a little nervous around new things. I don't want him going where he doesn't...
Diesel, Diesel don't care. Like, no matter what you say, he ain't gonna care. He gonna be like, I don't care, I'm gonna take Bruno anyway. He don't care.
Feel safe.
What, you don't think I can be safe?
No!
Rosie didn't have the heart to
You
answer.
can't, you can't.
On second thought, don't answer that. Anyway, you said I need a brake fan, and Bruno's the only one available. So either you trust me with him, or you can be the one that tells the Tom Hat that you'd let me travel without a brake fan.
Now Rosie was irritated.
At some point,
of course Diesel would try to get his way.
You have no other...
As much as she didn't want to
Yeah, you have no other choice.
He
like,
had a point. She couldn't let him leave
Bruno's
without
the
a
only
brake
one
fan.
left, so I mean...
But she was worried about Bruno. Well, first, we better tell Bruno.
Fine. Whatever gets me out of here sooner.
Gosh, my eye hurts.
And so, Rosalie gently approached Bruno with Diesel falling behind. The little van was reciting the scheduled trains for Vicarstown. Some pops for Barrow are coming in at 11:30 sharp. Bruno, Diesel wants you to be his brake fan for his delivery on the Ulstead branch line. Would you be alright with that? I've never been to Ulstead, or any other part of Sodor. It's a big island, and it can be pretty noisy. Is Ulstead a noisy branch line?
Please. I've heard mice louder than the branch line. Nothing ever happens on it.
Ahem.
I mean,
Really?
it'll be fun, Bruno. There's the villages and the castle.
You are! Okay.
The castle!
And there's a beautiful lake. Nice, calm, and peaceful. You can look at the lake if you don't feel well, Bruno.
There you go.
Bruno pondered. He did like lakes. They always helped him calm down if things got too busy in his head. Is this an important delivery?
It's important enough that if I don't leave now, I'll be late.
Late? But that means we're behind schedule. Okay, Diesel. I'll help you.
Alright.
Get back on track.
Ha! Ha!
You'll be just fine, Bruno. Sodor is full of nice engines, and Diesel will take good care of you.
Diesel is no.
If he knows what's good for him.
Hey, just leave it to me. Don't forget you're talking to the best shunter of all on Sodor.
No, it's
Really?
Thomas.
I thought Nia was back at the shunting yards. Diesel just growled as he added Bruno to the train. Before long, Diesel and Bruno were rolling along the Ulstead branch. Bruno was still a little nervous about all the new sights and sounds he passed along the way.
You got this.
Luckily, it wasn't very loud or chaotic.
Hey,
And there
Thomas.
were friendly people and engines
Scully and
along
Mighty
the way.
Mac.
When they all said hello to him, Bruno felt a little shy, so he didn't say it back. Diesel just sniffed. Nobody said hi to him, but he didn't care. He just wanted to finish the job so he could go back to his shed.
Of course.
Things were going well, until they had to stop by Toby's village. Harold the helicopter was there dropping off medical supplies
Harold.
for the villagers. He had bad news.
Take care, old chaps. Some rocks on the cliffside were loosened by rain.
If the rocks are loose, they could cause a landslide. Then the tracks will be blocked, and we'll fall behind schedule.
Precisely.
Oh, but we have an important delivery to make.
It should be safe for now, but any sign of fallen rocks and you're to come straight back.
We're not scared of a few measly pebbles, are we, Bruno?
Bro, shut up, Diesel. Harold told you to just be careful. Stop being such a man. If anything happens to Bruno, that's gonna be our ass, Diesel.
But those aren't a few measly pebbles. It's a lot of pebbles. And bigger rocks, too. They could knock us off the rails. Bruno didn't feel so good anymore.
Glad to see one of you talking sense.
Diesel ignored the two and set off again. Soon, they approached the bridge that lay just before the cliffside. Diesel tried to pick up speed as they ventured across the bridge. Diesel, we shouldn't go so fast by the cliffs. Harold says it isn't safe.
That whirly bird overreacts to every little thing. If it really is so dangerous, then the sooner we pass it, the safer it will be.
Bruh.
But if we go too fast, we'll make the rails shake, and it'll be loud. We could cause a landslide. But Diesel wasn't listening. He rounded the bend as fast as he could.
He don't listen.
He felt very pleased with himself as he noticed the other side coming towards him. Bruno noticed something else. Something small and heavy thumped on his roof. He wasn't hurt, but he was petrified when he noticed what had hit him. It was a rock. Soon, he felt more thumps on his roof as more rocks came tumbling down from above. Bruno began to panic. It was just like Harold said. Then, he knew what to do. He took a deep breath
Yeah, break.
and braked as hard as he could.
Good.
The noise echoed everywhere, and the train started to slow down. Diesel was fuming. He tugged and pulled as hard as he could.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We're almost through.
We are taking a break!
Good.
Diesel had no choice but to stop. But it wasn't until he had ground to a halt. That one rock fell, then another,
Good.
and another. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the line in front and behind them was blocked. And they were.
Just peachy. Now we're stuck.
No kidding.
Diesel was so cross, he didn't even know what to scream first.
How can Bruno be so stupid? Why didn't I just go off on a break then? Rosie's gonna get an earful from me if you ever get out of here.
Bro. Harold warned you, buddy. Man, shut up. Man. We're supposed to be going around carefully, not being the freaking... Bruh. Man, you know what? Diesel, what? You know what? Diesel should get the freaking Toby takes a flood treatment. You know, the Toby in the flood treatment. Like keep Bruno away, but leave Diesel on that freaking bridge. He can go to have a nice little swim. Then he'll fall down the waterfall. Yeah, see how he like it. Dang.
But all those thoughts suddenly vanished when Diesel finally listened. He heard what sounded like panicked breathing.
Oh, now you listen.
It was Bruno.
Okay.
So much had happened at once. He and Diesel nearly get flattened by falling rocks. His brakes were unbearably loud, and now he was trapped in a strange new place he had never been before. And he and Diesel would be late. The schedule was completely off track. Poor Bruno couldn't stand it. He was so distressed he couldn't breathe.
Bruh.
Diesel was surprised. He had never seen this kind of reaction before,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
from a
You
brake
feel
fan.
bad now, huh?
Bruno, you okay?
No, it ain't okay.
Poor Bruno was in such
You
a
freaked
state
up.
that he couldn't answer. His frame shook and squirmed as he tried to calm down, but it was no use. His brain was running the world's longest marathon. Everything had gone wrong, and he wanted it all to stop.
Man, Diesel,
Now
you are.
Diesel was worried.
Oh boy.
Seeing Bruno acting like this was making him uneasy.
Oh yeah.
He actually
Good.
wanted to help,
Good.
but he didn't know how, and there wasn't anyone around who could.
Hey,
Or
Harvey.
so he thought.
Bum, 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 bum,
Harvey?
bum, 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 bum.
Indeed, coming from the other way was Harvey the crane engine. He was working nearby and came to help. Collectoring cranes! Are you two alright?
We've been
Ooh,
better,
got the-
but
got-
Bruno's
got the-
cracking
got the
up,
Scottish
and I don't know
accent.
how to make him
I like
stop.
it.
Oh dear, Rosie told me about this. Poor lad. He needs something calm and relaxing to help him focus. Try having him look at something peaceful.
Peaceful? What could possibly be peaceful about this?
Maybe if you stopped grumbling, you'd find something.
Yeah.
Diesel groaned and looked around. What could calm Bruno down? The stones that nearly fell on them? No. The trucks for their delivery? No. That would remind him that they were running late. Himself? Definitely not. Rosie would probably know what's best for Bruno and... Wait! Rosie! Diesel suddenly remembered something Rosie mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Now he knew what he had to do.
Bruno, look. There's the lake that Rosie mentioned, remember?
At last, Bruno heard Diesel, and he looked towards the lake. Suddenly, everything seemed clearer.
Yes.
The water was so calm
beautiful.
and still, the sun glistened over the waves, and the gulls flew cheerfully overhead. Suddenly, Bruno could breathe again. He took deep, steady breaths, and soon, his head didn't feel so loud anymore.
Good.
That's better.
You okay, Bruno?
I think so, but I'm still sad about the delivery. They're waiting for us at Olstead,
Don't
and
worry
we're
about the delivery.
not on time. Harvey smiled as he readied his crane arm. Oh, that's no problem. I'll clear these rocks away for ya. Just sit tight and take a wee break.
Whoops.
I can't take a break, Harvey. I'm already a brake fan.
Yeah.
Surrounded by comedians.
Man, you better start laughing, buddy.
Soon, Harvey set to work clearing the rocks. It wasn't very fast, but he was definitely making progress. All the while, a question bubbled in Diesel's oil tank.
Bruno? What happened back there?
The rocks fell. There was so much noise and vibrating that...
No. I mean after that. You started breathing funny, and you were squirming and shaking. It was kinda scary.
I can't explain
You
it.
were scared.
Sometimes if things
Okay.
get too crazy or loud, or if...
Because of you. That's what happened. That's why Bruno was like that. It was you. You. Saying what happened after that.
something's
I'm stop.
not going right. I get very nervous, and everything gets blurry.
Yep.
I like things calm and orderly, not loud and chaotic. I like when things are
feel
right
you,
on
buddy.
schedule, not running late. But maybe we could have made it through if I didn't stop us.
No.
Actually, I think you did the right thing, Bruno. Any further and it could have been much worse for both of you.
Yep.
Wait, didn't someone warn you that the cliffs weren't safe?
Yes.
Harold might have said something, but I thought we could outrun the rocks.
You thought. Let me tell you something, Diesel. Your thoughts is like freaking water. Okay? There's nothing. It just washes away. Yo, you have a washed up mind, Diesel. Okay? You thought. Man, I told you it's supposed to be going on safely. We're not trying to be. I told you, man. I told you. Okay.
So,
Diesel didn't have the nerve to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harvey said nothing, but his unimpressed face did all the talking as he went back to work. In no time, the line was clear again, and Harvey helped Diesel and Bruno to
Where's
the
the top
yard.
hat? I cannot wait to call him out.
They
I cannot
followed
wait until he
on
calls him out.
slowly and carefully.
Yeah.
Diesel was unusually quiet the whole way, too embarrassed to utter a word.
Yo, yeah, you're embarrassed, huh?
Soon enough, the three of them pulled into the goods
Yeah.
yard.
Hey, Molly.
Sir Tom Hatt was there waiting for
Oh,
them.
yeah.
He looked sternly at Diesel.
Well, Diesel, what's this I hear about you thinking you can outrun fallen rocks?
Diesel sighed, trying to think of an excuse, but nothing came out.
Yeah.
Then Bruno spoke up. Diesel just wanted us to make it on schedule, sir. He thought you would be cross if we were late.
I appreciate the thought, Bruno, but safety is more important than a schedule. If someone tells you to be careful, you would do well not to charge to an unsafe area like a steamroller.
But Diesel isn't a steamroller, sir. He's a shunter. His job is to shunt and carry trucks,
that was a
not
simile.
crush rocks. Sir Tom had cleared his throat in amusement.
What I mean, Bruno, is that Diesel should have been more careful around the cliffs as Hale suggested.
Yes, sir.
If it helps, sir, Diesel did help calm Bruno down when he was panicking.
Yeah.
Oh, did he now?
Yes, he did. My head got loud and busy, everything got blurry, and all I could think about was how we were off schedule. But then Diesel told me to look at the lake and I felt better.
Mm-hmm.
For once, Diesel felt too modest.
Well, Harvey gave me the idea, and Rosie said Bruno would like the lake. Other than that, I didn't know what to do. I don't know a lot about brake vans like Bruno.
That's quite alright, Diesel. It's hard to know what to do in these types of situations. When it comes to someone like Bruno, the best thing you can do is be patient and understanding.
I'm barely ever either of those, sir.
Well, you were when Bruno needed you to be, and that's all that matters. And from the sounds of it, Bruno was there for you when you needed him most.
Hey, Bruno.
Yeah.
You're a hero. I am?
Yeah, you kind of are, Bruno. I wish more brake vans and trucks were like you.
Yeah, there's not enough of me to go around. At that, Diesel had to laugh, and everyone else joined in. Since that day, Diesel and Bruno are now firm friends.
Alright, good.
Diesel can still be devious,
Hey,
but he
Spencer.
always makes sure to leave Bruno out of his tricks.
Good.
He even asks Bruno to be his brake van whenever he can. With Bruno, as a reward for all his hard work, his guard and some of the workmen fashioned him a set of earmuffs made of recycled machine parts.
Ooh, nice.
If ever Bruno needs some quiet time, he asks his guard to fit them across his frames, and they
Nice.
drown out the chaotic sounds of the outside world. Rosie let him test them out the first day he got them, while she had a long talk with Diesel, a loud, and very angry talk. Diesel, I cannot believe you. I gave you one task. You really make my water boil, you know that?
Yeah.
Diesel wished he had those earmuffs now, because unlike Bruno, he heard Rosie loud and clear.
Good. You should. Alright. Oh, I like that. That looks really good. Alright. The cast. Well, first off, great dub. I love the story, but of course, it's a comic dub, so the important thing is the voice cast. But the story is good. Just Daylight did a great job. Stitch Underground did a great job. And bro, what did I say? What the hell did I just say about Aaron? Bruh. Gordon held into Topham. Bruh, this man thought he could do a Michelangelo's impression of Sir Topham. Man, get the frick out of here with that. First of all, Gordon shouldn't be having a deep voice. Gordon should be like how George Carlin did it, or how Angelus did it. Not like some deep Optimus Prime voice. Now get the heck out of here with that. Harold, I don't know what kind of voice he did for Harold, but that was some bull right there. Like, I'm telling you, like, how many times? Yeah, I'm done. And
Hey, what'd you say?
Say that again. Say it to my face. Go ahead.
Oh, you know what? On second thought, Aaron, Aaron did a great job. Playing as Gordon, Harold, and Sir Topham. Man, no, he did a great job. He did a great job, huh? He did a great job. Yeah. But yes, all right. That was my reaction to We Don't Leave Bruno Behind. Oh, sorry, We Don't Leave Behind Bruno. Sorry. And in seriousness, I had a lot of fun playing Gordon, Harold, and Sir Topham Hatt. It was a lot of fun. I wanted to try something different with Harold and Sir Topham Hatt instead of doing my usual voices. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And Stitch Underground, Daylight, they all did they both did a great job. And yeah, and it was a good story. It was a real good story. Have a good day, everyone. And as always, be really useful.